In this video I will show you how your environment affects you and also what you can do to change it, and in the end I will give you real tasks on how you can achieve it. So hi, welcome back to a new video. I'm so happy you clicked on it, thank you very much. And so let's get right into it. First of all, as I said, it's about the environment, so it's about the people around you. But not only the people, it's also about what do you have around you, what music are you listening to, all that stuff. So, but first let's get into the people. Why do the people around you really affect you? So I heard this quote once that the 5 people you surround yourself with, you are the concept of. So you have every little part of the 5 people is in you, and that forms kind of your personality. And at first I kind of didn't get it, but then I realized it with myself. And I realized that sometimes your environment can affect you and can affect you with your goals or your mindset and just like that. So imagine it like that. If you grew up on a farm, then you would have the mindset of a farmer because you grew up there. But if you grew up in a big city like London or something, then you would have the big city mindset, like you can do everything is possible. But on a farm, your mindset may be limited, for example, because you only know the life there, because your environment shows you. On the farm, your circle of friends may go out drinking every night, or on the city, your circle of friends may go clubbing, or you have a circle of friends that do self-care nights every night, and so you get affected by them. So it really depends. So really choose your friends wisely, and also with your family, because your family is a really big thing in your life, because these are the people who raised you and these are the people who took care of you. And of course you should cherish them, you should be grateful for them, but if they don't have the lifestyle that you want, that's totally fine. And you just need to take care that you don't let that affect your lifestyle, because that's what's also kind of happening to me, because my family is really kind of, they like to drink Aperol and all the alcohol stuff, and I think that's nice because then you have a good time. But I think that alcohol is really bad for your body, so I personally don't drink it that much anymore. So I really need to take care that I don't drink anymore, honestly, because I don't feel comfortable with it. And if they do, that's fine, but I don't need to just because they need to. Maybe it's the same for you. Maybe it's the opposite, that your family doesn't like alcohol and you do, but that would be totally fine too. So here you really just need to take care and also cross your boundaries. And if your family don't have the same mindset as you should not take advice from them, because of course their advice can be important and you should consider it. But if they don't have the life you want, why should you take advice from them? And go to a person that has the life you want. Maybe it's your best friend, or maybe it's your boss or whatever, and ask them. And like that you will get to your highest self. So I would really recommend that. And also, as I said before, despite of the environment, your mindset could be limited. So if you grew up on the land side, you maybe that's the only thing you know, so you don't think that you could go out there and be successful. But everyone can be successful, and if you want to do that, then you want to do that. So you just need to change your environment, maybe the people around you. Just if there's a big city near you, you can make a day trip and surround yourself with people from a bigger city, or just a bigger village. Maybe start off with that, and maybe you will like it there, and then you will see, oh, here I have so much possibilities, and then you are in a different mindset. But if you, of course, if you're fine with the landscape, if you love it there, then that's something different. But just really take care on what your goals are, what you really want, and what your family or your friends do, and really listen to yourself. because it would be fine. I mean, if your family lives on the land or on the city and you want to do the opposite of that, that's totally fine, because you don't have to have the same life as your family did or as your friends do. Also, with your friends, I think it's sometimes really dangerous, because if you get in the wrong circle of friends, then you could really, maybe your goals get affected or your life gets affected. Because if you're in a circle of friends who talk negatively, for example, then you will also think very negatively. And if you, on the other hand, are surrounded by people who think very positive, then you also think very positive. And if you are around people that think positive and motivate you, then you will have a way happier life than around friends that always think negative. So also with friends, choose your friends wisely, because as I said, you're the concept of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you don't like the life of these 5 people, then maybe you should distance yourself a little bit. I'm not saying cut them off completely, because I think that's very hard. If you have a very good bond with someone, you can't just cut them off. I mean, but if you really realize how they affect you, you should maybe take a step back. And you can also tell them, so hey, maybe I need some time to reflect, so please let me be for a moment. And then you, because the right friends will understand, and if they don't understand, they're not right friends. So let's get into your surroundings. So what do you have around you? As I said, the living space affects a lot if you live on the land or in the city. But what also affects you is, for example, the music you listen to, how your desk is arranged, how your room is, how the bathroom looks, everything around that. Because for me it is, if I have a messy room, then my mind is messy and I feel like I can't achieve anything. And if my mind is messy and I have that feeling, then I can't achieve my goals, so I have a messy life. So in other words, a messy room means a messy life to me. And I think that's also a point that you really need to find out for yourself, because there are also people out there who feel comfortable when they have a mess. To me it's a mess, but to them it's an organized mess. And so you really kind of need to look on which side you're on and then do that, and you will feel so much better after that. And also, I mean, also the content you consume on social media. If you only consume like the sad content and content that's pulling you down, then you won't get motivated. But on the other hand, if you consume motivated content, then you will really be motivated and you would really want to do stuff. Because if you get up on social media, I know it's very hard, because I always consume motivated content on my feed. It's most of all is motivated and self-development content, but still I get caught up so fast on social media and on reels and all that stuff. So it's really hard, I think. But if you get off, you can be so productive if you just watch 10,000 of motivation YouTube videos or motivation reels or whatever. But yeah, social media is also a big thing that can affect you and can affect your environment like that. But also on your desk, I mean, if you have on your desk distractions, then you maybe not work that fast. If your phone lies on the left side on your desk, then you may be not working that fast, because you have your phone there, you're always eyeing on it and maybe tapping on it and see if you got new notifications. And the same goes with other distractions. If you have like maybe a fiction book beside you, that could distract you too. Of course, I love reading, so I think reading is very nice. But if you want to be productive and really get your work done, then reading is not the right time. And if you then have a book next to you, that can really affect you. So I would recommend you to do this. And also, for example, in your kitchen, if it's disorganized, maybe organize it, because that's also for me. If the kitchen wouldn't be organized, I could not have a clean mind. So that was kind of all I wanted to say about this topic. Now I'm gonna give you some tasks. The first one is ask yourself, what lifestyle do I want? And do these people around me have the same lifestyle? Do they uplift me? And then the second task I will give you is find out if you're kind of a messy person or a clean person, and how do you get your work done the best way, and then put it in action. So if you're a clean person, then clean up your desk, clean it, or maybe rearrange it. That's also a point. If you feel stuck, maybe all it takes is to rearrange your room. Maybe you put a bed near by the window that you have more daylight. So that would be a thing too on the task if you really feel stuck and you have the feeling you can't move anywhere. So that's were the tasks of this video, and I hope you liked it. And I would love if you would give my channel a subscribe, because a lot of these videos are gonna come in the future. I've planned a lot, so yeah. And if you liked it, please give this video a like. Thank you very much.